How do I turn, okay, this is just water with crystals in it. How do I turn regular water into holy water? Intense, okay? And Dr. Yamato, he's actually on YouTube. You can go look him up, okay? He actually froze water. I love you. And he'd freeze the droplet of water and it would look just like a beautiful snowflake. And this is my theory why no two snowflakes are alike, because there's a consciousness to water. Think about it, okay? So to make holy water, I'm putting intent into the water and I'm purifying it in an essence through words and my vibration and frequency. Believe it or not, I tell water I love it. By putting that love vibe into the water, it makes a beautiful snowflake when they freeze it. And it's amazing. When you say evil or hate words, it actually freezes and looks like earwax. There's no rhyme or it's chaos is what it is, okay? We're going to make holy water. Now, the reason why this holy water, or the beginning of the holy water, has crystals in it is because I use these crystals to bind things, okay? So I want my crystals extremely high vibrational. And do keep in mind, there are some crystals you cannot put in water. I like the regular quartz crystals because the beautiful thing about a quartz crystal, this is a generic of all stones. Say if you're doing a healing spell or to bring money to you or whatever, and you don't have a certain stone, like tiger's eye would be great for bringing money to you, but you don't have a tiger's eye stone. Quartz crystals are awesome because with intent, they can do anything. They seriously can. You can use them for anything and everything. So these are my go-to for when I'm catching things. So anyway, so if everybody, I don't know who has water with them or not. We're going to start, and I'm going to make the holy water with you guys here. I think I can go off. Let's over here somewhere. There we go. Okay, who's my inhaler? I don't need that here. Okay, so I'm going to set the water here. Okay, the best waters to use, okay, we actually get well water. We have a very old well with this house. We live in this house from the 1800s, okay? And the beauty of that is this is coming directly from the ground. This is amazing water to use. So, but you can go out and get distilled water. I don't like to buy and use bottled water, and I'm going to tell you why, because it has sat in warehouses for a very long time, and I consider the water dead if you want to take it that way. Because when water sets for a long time, it compromises the molecular structure of the water, so forth and so on. We want good structure because we need it to do good things. Okay, so here we have, just pretend this is just regular water in here. Pretend the crystals aren't in here. Okay. Salts to use. My favorite and go-to is black lava sea salt from Hawaii. I use this. So when you see my holy water is black. So anyway, so black dispels negative energy. So this is what I use. But tonight, I'm going to be using regular kosher salt. The regular kosher salt, I like it because number one, it's already blessed. It's been blessed by a rabbi. I don't care who blessed it as long as it's good salt. I am ordained as well, so I blessed it myself. And this is how simple it is putting your intent into it. I can do it non-Christian, okay? I bless the salt of all negativity. May this salt blessing consecrate all that it touches in the name of love and light. Okay. I usually say Jesus Christ because that's who I work with. So, anyway, again, it's intent. Now, before I put the salt in the water, I need to bless the water. Okay. I bless and consecrate this water. I remove all negativity from this water, and may this water bless and consecrate all that it touches in the name of whatever you believe in. Again, as I said, I use Christianity ways. That's what I know. That's what I've been up with. But I also use Buddha. I also use Lord Ganesh. I use whatever is needed at the moment because all these beings do exist, seriously. And just remember, your belief becomes your reality. So if you believe in everything, you're not closing your soul off to the experience of that. So now we've blessed the salt. Now we've blessed the water. My rule of thumb when I make holy water, I always put salt in it, okay? I want to be able to taste the salt in the water. That's how salty I want this water, because the holy water itself has a punch to it against negative things. You put salt in it and it has an extra punch. So why not do that, right? So you do whatever resonates with you. And again, it's not coming down to the wording of things. It's the intent behind it, putting love and light. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir my crystals. I'm not hurting them by no means. All right. So you can see I've added a lot of salt into that because my water's kind of murky. Usually my water's black, like I said. And taste testing, definitely salty. That's what I want. Okay, that's wonderful. Okay. Believe it or not, this also gives an extra punch too. Hey, I'm back. Saying the Lord's Prayer into the water, I do this. Believe it or not, saying the Lord's Prayer actually hits every chakra, which is power centers in your body, and raises you up. But saying certain things, I say Mother Mary prayer into the water, whatever. I love you. Just doing that. You're spraying this around and it has the I love you vibe in it. Don't you think that something's going to get away from you that's not of that vibration? Because if it stays in that vibration, it's going to raise it up. You understand? I've actually crossed negative things over by raising them up. I've given them permission to stay with me in my house for a allotted period of time until I can cross them over, especially if they're human souls. I don't want to lose those human souls. Just like Dave that lives in this house. He was a very angry man when we first moved in, and now everything's copacetic. I want to help Dave if I possibly can. So now, with this beautiful holy water, okay, saying the Lord's Prayer, I do the Our Father who art in heaven into it, doing the sign of the cross over it. But again, this is my way. You can do it by, I put love and light into this water. May this water bless and consecrate all that it touches in everything that is holy under the sun. It doesn't matter what the wording in, it's the intent, and it's going into the water. When something negative comes near you, pretend it's Auntie Sue and say, I love you. It's going to get away from you real quick. It doesn't want to be loved. It wants to be hated and it wants to be feared. It's that simple. Seriously, that simple. Okay, so